sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans. On the Denver sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His team fired up and ready for this one. On the other side, his counterpart from Houston. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. See the numbers for him in this first quarter of play, and looking to build on them here as they begin with 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Go!
First and 10.
Cowboy 80.
47-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw.
Intended for number 87.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted.
Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 47.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They had the interception on that opening drive. It only led to a field goal, so 3-0 as the offense comes back out 1st and 10.
Ready. Check, Bronco 80. Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. He'll look to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Broncos offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers.
Ready. Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Gain of 13 yards. 1st down.
Back to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Ready.
Brings up 2nd.
Back to the air once more. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
1st and 10 at the 38.
Look there at the receiving numbers for him in the first half. Trying to add on as this drive begins with 1st down.
Trinity Lions.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Texans are going to come up with it. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
He's got room at the 30. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Broncos. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Been featured and a factor in the first half. 4 catches already. See if they can add to that total as his offense has it 1st and 10.
Come on, go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
One final throw before the break. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to be taken down. The Broncos offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Intended for number 87. Incomplete.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
And as we saw in the first half, Mike, the defense was really unable to do anything to slow him down. He put up some really big numbers there in the first 2 quarters. Now here in the second half, just doesn't look like they've made many adjustments in the attempt to slow him down.
Trying to get away, but he will not. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. And now Broncos offense ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now, faking the give. This one complete, right side. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Broncos offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball.
Tag. Cowboy 80.
On first and 10. They'll set up to throw. And flags come out. That's batted down. It's incomplete, but it looked like early contact. Let's check the call. To the air now on first and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. From the 48-yard line. Here's second down and a yard. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
And he will score again. Touchdown, Denver. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Broncos offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point.
Ready, set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Broncos. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Let's go now.
They'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant.
Ready, go!
On second down, they run the counter. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.
It's on to a new week for Denver, and next on the schedule are the Seahawks. One of their players will be singled out for some extra attention. He has to be ready.
picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle. Welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the Seattle Seahawks. On the Denver sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His guys coming off a road victory in their opener a week ago, looking to make it 2 in a row before heading home. On the other side, it is the Seattle head coach.
Ready, break! Here we go, here we go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70!
Throwing now on 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
Now they'll set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
number 87. Incomplete. 3 and
The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. So, Greg, this was not a Christmas gift in May when the schedule maker said, hi, your season's going to start with back-to-back road games. However, win the first. If you can win here and then head home 2-0, man, this season takes on a very different tone.
There's no question. And, Mike, am I crazy, though? I could make an argument that I'd rather play the away games early in the season. We're fresh. We're not beat up. We don't have a roster that's depleted, getting a lot of new guys into it. When you get into the meat of the season, middle to back end, there's a lot of new guys playing for the first time. Practices are a little shorter. Travel's a little bit harder. You're not feeling as good. So if they can somehow get 2 early road wins here, knowing that now there's a lot of home games as the season unfolds, I actually think they could be doing themselves a favor.
Here's 1st and 10.
the 47-yard line.
Get up! 19, ready?
They'll look to throw again. And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there? Back to the air one more time. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw yet again. That ball incomplete. Without the hands in there to break it up, would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Intended for number 87. Incomplete. It's 4th down.
The Broncos offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Catch there for the NFL's leading receiver from week 1 in terms of yardage, and this one picks up a 1st down. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Broncos offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. Quick throw, taken in. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work as the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down. They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Broncos. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Broncos offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. Greg, I know you're passionate about this, the change in the evolution of the NFL the last decade, the willingness to go for it even more often now on 4th down, as we've seen here.
Yeah, I think teams just continue to understand the NFL.
Look at him go! Inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10.
Ready? Let's go. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Accelerating toward midfield. Still going. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Denver. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved his defense up that has stood out the most.
The Broncos offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball right on the 50-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's 2nd and 6. His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Going over the middle, this one is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's second down and 10.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. To the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Denver. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass.
Broncos offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And it would appear they're on their way to a 2-0 start as they begin things here with 1st and 10 in this 4th quarter. Throwing now from the gun. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And another score. The Broncos offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And you take a look at the numbers in this one, there is not much to complain about on that ledger, is there? He has been terrific to this point in the proceedings.
Get it. Ready.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Number 81. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 10-yard line.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Denver. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The Broncos offense back onto the field for their next possession, and they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. The Broncos offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's inside the 40, inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 99 yards. Touchdown, Denver. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. Broncos offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong.
Here we go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Now a give up the middle. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. There go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They face 2nd down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. One final play. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Well, we all know.
So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0.
visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys fell short last week after a victory in the opener. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. The Broncos offense set to go to work, 2-0 on the young season. And the one we'll be watching is this man at wideout. He's off and running here early in the season. 2 good outings for him catching the football.
And that's a surprise to absolutely nobody because defensively, you know you've got to try and limit his touches, keep the ball in his hands. But right now, he's playing with some confidence, and I just know his offense coordinator is dialing up a few plays just for him.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. Operating from the gun, Vallejo. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. Well, he's one of the top receivers in the game, Charles, so no surprise here on the opening drive. They want to get him involved, and he has catches on back-to-back plays.
And, Brandon, I look at it from the defense's perspective. You know he's one of the top receivers in the game. You've got to find ways to slow him down because if he gets in the high gear, he's going to shred you all game long.
And the Broncos are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
At the 2-yard line.
Now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in and practiced.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Operating from the gun, Vallejo. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. He finds his man, complete. That's Spencer. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 24-yard line.
That's really good play design right there, and it's one that comes down to the offensive line. It's a deep in route, but it's only going to work if that line gives you time in the pocket to wait for the route to develop. Mission accomplished there as they pick up the 1st down.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos have broken the tie. And when the quarterback drops and has a guy that wide open in the end zone, his eyes have to get just as big as grapefruits.
Oh, without a doubt. This is the easiest throw you're going to get, and you're going to get the benefit of a touchdown on top of it. Make that throw.
Broncos offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half.
Liking 18.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Through the middle of the field. And all the way home for a Broncos score. with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead.